Howdy, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Paradise Killer with me, Big Cheesy. Sorry, my nose is bunged up like crazy right now, and I'm trying to make my voice seem as human as possible. I'm definitely not an AI. Anyway, hi, how's it going? Welcome back to Paradise Killer. I've been off this for a little bit because I've been doing a lot of zoochosis. And I feel like I may have caught something. The game is still freaking weird. That's with my torch on. That is comparatively no difference. Not really any difference. This is the Silent God. Three of him. I'm still rather confused by this. Hi.
Nenorchito.
Nenorchito.
What the hell?
Pardon. I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
Glad to be back.
Good to see you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko 14, born in Mihai, Romania, AD 991, under the sign of New Knight. Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai. Sorry. I've had someone at work, and she could be trying to set up someone to be her assistant manager who is her girlfriend. Very strange. Okay. She was drafted into the army of New Knight as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapon-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the syndicate. New Knight had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll be for you on the murderer. Sassy. Innocent until proven guilty. Play along.
Sure.
Listening was the first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. Interesting stuff. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in failed ritual. Good times. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. He was put through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. How old is Henry? We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in a desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island. That Labiju took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 23:52.
What the hell?
You know so precisely. I can tell you how many rounds are in any gun I pick up. I can tell you the weight of any sword you hand me. Soldiers make sure they know things, not only people. How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. He managed to take, when he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. He attacked you? No, he took it and ran. Where did you find him? Outside the council building at 003. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure a crime scene but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal. Tlebui, Sate, Anubi, Naibi, and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island.
Crime cannot hide.
Our orders are to investigate the Nenorchito. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
That Labaju.
And a report on the Labiju's history. Dr. Doom Jazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Dr. Doom Jazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. Signed a practice to get him examined. Speak to Doom Jazz. Goodbye, Nenorchito. I really don't like you. This is Dr. Doom Jazz medical report. Henry. Doom Jazz examined him last night for his arrest. Syndicate health assessment.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued. Shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication. What? Patient has visible blood around the mouth. Tests show this blood matches several victims of the council murder.
The investigator is here.
Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness, but is suffering from amnesia, a side effect of possession. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of the night. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from motion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him. During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. A final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened. Everything checks out. Henry escaped. This is where he started from, according to a key code. I can measure the time he took if I find his end spot. Talk to Henry. Hello, Henry. Who the fuck are you? Prime suspect. A citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in a desolation cell after killing his mother during a possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork. He became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics. So who the fuck are you?
Got it.
Investigator. I want to ask you some questions.
Have a nice little chat.
Okay, let's have a chat, a talk,
Sure.
a nice sit down. Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago? No one knows who your father is. It's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control the whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom?
Don't
no DNA check, no nothing.
Me.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Fighting,
robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got yourself locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother. You broke the law, started communicating with the gods.
Cannot hide.
An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened, allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology, said I was gifted. Seriously, I was gifted astral communicator or some shit. Who
the
gave you the book?
investigator is here.
I must be the bad guy,
Are you fucking
right?
deaf? Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into
Don't test me.
I'm going to need a drink after this. I'm going
The facts and the guts.
Stop it. You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and now we have the dead zone. The demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. Whatever you fucking say. You're a victim. I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession. The fuck do you understand? I don't even know you.
I
What do you know
don't
about demons?
like
I used
this.
to be the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. My investigation touched on gods and demons. I let a god get into my head. You almost wiped the island out. I was exiled. Poetic. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong? Are we gonna fucking get down to some actual questioning or what? I've asked you questions, bitch. Shut
The
up.
investigator is here.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones. Blood boiling. Flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How's the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a grey husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of this stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior. You got any fucking questions or what? Let's hang out.
The
Let's talk,
investigator
Henry.
is here.
I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, force of worship, nightmare guards,
I'm
that kind of thing.
shocked.
How do you feel sleep at night? You can abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. And let's go with that.
What?
Sure.
24 islands, we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. Don't make the best of it. Whatever. Increased. Beautiful stuff. Now, case files, dude. Suspicions. Your motive. What's your motive for Kingdom Council? Is that a joke of us? Sorry, guys. Drag citizens from the real world onto your island and treat us like cattle. I'm going to stop swearing because this is a lot of swearing from this guy. We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy. I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anybody else, especially all you syndicate Fs. So you say you did do it? Well, demon inside you. To feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision. Did it make you kill? This demon's pure rage, white hot, scalding rage, has burned my mind for over a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Did you do it? Did you kill the council and martial guards? I don't remember. I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Anything about last night? New night.
That's strange.
New night, the warrior goddess. My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse.
Got
I can
it.
see new night. Did someone say new night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals? I don't fucking know, investigator. Sorry, I know I said I was going to stop. It's there and I can't not. Why don't you go and find out yourself instead of making me do your job? Land has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Henry's demonic possession. Remember how you end up like this. What's the tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punched for it. I call him being illegally communicating with gods and causing demonic invasion. You will need a hobby. And now I'm here. You escape? Tell me how you escaped. Tell me. I can't remember.
The demon wants to see this.
Agitation, screams beside me. They woke me up for the first time in years. Screams. There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire.
The investigator is here.
Any idea what caused it? It's your job to find out. He makes a good point. I can't deny that. K. What do you know about K. Hicks' experience? Who the hell is that? Yeah, I don't think you know anything about these things. Did you see the architect last night? Who? Yeah. Witness? Did you see Witness last night? Oh, I don't know about that. I do know about that. Loads. I know so much. My mind is bursting with knowledge about whatever you're talking about. Fuck off. Okay, that's good. Fair enough, dude. I'll be back later for more fun stuff. I'm not going to talk to you, though, because you're an ass. Right, okay, so, what do we know? What extra stuff have we found out? We have found out that somehow the kid... Well, okay. The kid tortured for 10 years by a demon of rage, by the sounds of it. Possessed for the entirety of the 10 years and for the whole 10 years that he was imprisoned. Somehow managed to break out and steal, not only steal, but beat in a fight the Grand Marshal, the one who's responsible for recruiting and training other people. So I just wanted to put that down. I don't know why, but I kind of did. I can't get in there, apparently. The Grand Marshal, yeah. So she's responsible for recruitment and training of marshals. She was beaten in a fight by that dude. Also, obviously, like, I don't know the extent of the demonic possession yet. Like, you know, there is, by all means, a chance that that empowers them, makes them stronger or something. You know, that's always the case. But regardless, right, so the kid demon, the child demon, demon child, beats Marshall in the fight. takes the combat knife, not just beats them in a fight, but, you know, disarms them. And makes their way to the thing, the apartment, the place.
Crystal obtained.
All of that within, what, 10 minutes, right? She said 12, 23, 46, something like that. Hello? Yuri Knight. Yuri Knight. I want to give this stone back to the ghost, though, before I forget. Hey, Shinji. What you got this time, dude? Is this the end of the syndicate? Thinking out loud, love dies. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now, piss off and investigate. Okay. A little bit rude, I'm not going to lie, but okay, fair enough. Yo, you. I have. Here you go. I think I have. Here's your stone. Can I see? Oh, yes, that's it. Can't describe how it makes you feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world, and I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, maybe you can find happiness that it gave me. Couldn't help smiling on you. What do you want? You like that stone the spirit gave you. Admire. Wonderful depth to it. Oh. Hoping it was going to be a no. Why? Want to sell it? What do you want? Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections. Went off? Oh yeah, I also collect antiques on a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got gathered of calcified entrails, prayer wreaths from the mad monks in the Venus Labyrinth. So want to sell it? 2 blood crystals, one-time offer. No. I think I'll hang on to it. Shame. I suppose I'm going to die with this island soon, so no biggie. Don't stress it, love dies. I just wanted a little bit of happiness before the harrowing embraces of oblivion. Oh, that's cheerful. That's real cheerful there, Shinji. Let's just do a quick save. Good times. Right. Yeah, so, okay, I haven't really spoken to many people yet, so that is, you know, something I've got to rectify, clearly. Yeah, close that. Thank you. I haven't really spoken to that many people, and I don't remember how to do the thing anymore. There it is. So this is where I came from, isn't it? So I've done that bit. Sorry. Yeah, I've really not been great. And Nat keeps telling me to, you know, take a couple of days off work and stuff. Which is probably right. I wouldn't have to tell her that. But, you know. The tape in here, beautiful, let's take the tape. Awesome. Good times, but no music. Yeah, it's probably right, but, you know. Yeah, I don't really have a, you know, really probably for that. It's just more of a, yeah, you know. That's going down to there, so I don't need to do that. I may as well go talk to Yuri Knight then, I guess. Yuri Knight. Not Yuri Knight. Right, so let's go down here. Hi, Yuri. How are you doing, brother?
Yuri Knight.
Yuri Knight.
The investigation freak.
You're the famous investigation freak.
Sure.
I don't believe we've ever met before. Secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chamber on Island Sequence 15 as a sign of dire rose. Yuri is new to the syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe in our darkest hour that Judge called on you. You're a charmer.
Don't
You're
be
a charmer.
snide with me.
I'm not here to make friends, freak.
Don't be
Evidently,
snide with
I don't like
me.
sarcasm, freak. I understand you're secretary to architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties. Did you manage to deduce that? Gotta be back. Deductions about you. I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens. I want my nose to be that you're a twat.
Freak.
I was raised better than that. Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you
Ooh,
back.
The
You broke
investigative.
free, did you? My parents are cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to solve. Let's get to business. What do you want,
Is
freak?
this a fact or a truth?
No mention of grieving for our loss. Grieving is a sign of weakness. I said let's get to business. Let's stop dragging this out. Hang out. Let's have a chat, Yuri. What do you want, freak? You weren't part of the syndicate before I was exiled. Is that a statement or a question? He doesn't like sarcasm. Then phrase it as a question.
What the hell?
You serious? Is that a statement or a question? Your history. What's your history with the syndicate? I was born to a low-ranking syndicate of bat members, barely footnotes in our history. They say children naturally rebel against their parents. I am evidence. They were content to wallow in obscurity, and now I'm a secretary of the architect.
No.
How? No, thank you. Not interested in talking with you about
Goodbye.
myself anymore.
This
Goodbye,
has been
freak.
delightful.
Goodbye, Yuri. Well, yeah. I don't know if the actual hanging out bit is any good, in all honesty. Who's suspicious? Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri?
What?
Dish the dirt on someone?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri? The killer is in a cell
don't like
waiting to be
this.
rescued. Let's say he isn't the killer.
I'm
He
glad
is.
to be back.
It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council,
What
who else has
business
motive?
is it
Fine,
of
I'll play
yours?
along. You should investigate
What the hell?
Crimson. You gave that name up
Don't
pretty easy.
make me laugh.
I've had my
Why?
suspicions for a while.
Insufferable.
Why? Something sits wrong with her. Why does she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power than she's
That's
blessed?
strange.
She's too smug. That seems tenuous.
The investigation free.
Investigate. Okay. Crimson. I haven't met Crimson yet. Ask about Henry. Do you believe Henry? Do you believe Henry did this? What an insufferable
Yes.
question. Of course he did it. Grand Marshal has him in
That's
custody.
weird.
What
No suspicions of anyone
is it
else?
of yours?
Alice and schemers. You know that. Yeah, that's true. Where were you last
Yeah.
night?
Huh.
I was directing the ferryman all night. Who were you? I'll be able to check on that.
The
Here in the
investigator
celebratory garden.
is...
You
Want to
got
work in the
nothing
gardens?
on me.
My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending.
Free.
Any proof? Gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ. phone.
Crime cannot...
Your phone, Yuri.
Ooh, the
I need
investigator
to verify your
is
location
here.
last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were in
No.
direct in Libya. I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt
Worthless.
your work. You should be. I'll get it back to you quickly. I need to confirm
Insufferable.
roundabout. Fine, whatever. I'm playing you like a fiddle, buddy. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just do what you need to do and bring it back. I actually used comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. And you count back. K. Hicks. What about K. Hicks? Been seen for a few days, probably sleeping off hangover. He was one of your drinking buddies, wasn't he? Isn't a missing syndicate member something of concern for one of the people responsible for getting
No.
the syndicate off the island? I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the ferryman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
Stretch.
What
Look, it's so
business
empty.
is it of yours?
I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting. That's a good point. What about Crimson?
Insufferable.
The traitorous idol.
Really?
Traitorous. She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate. You worried?
Don't make me
Got something on
laugh.
you? Don't make me laugh. And she's got a motive to killing the council. She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy
What
about
are you
people knowing.
talking about?
She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. Next time is perfect. There won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier. That's an interesting theory. Interesting. You sure this isn't about her blessing?
Got it.
What about it?
Don't
I'm
be
jealous.
snide with me.
The doctor's skills to let you
Sure.
down, freak. I don't think they have. Library visits. You ever visit the library vaults from time to time? For work? Or
What?
personal use? What does it matter? I'm chasing some leads. The vault contains forbidden text about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen of
so
the council.
pathetic.
It also contains other books. I'm the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and text for her work.
Don't be naive, freak.
The words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? I really hope you did it so I can execute you. Did you see the
Worthless.
architect last night? I saw the architect before I started my duties with the ferrywoman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's
How dare you.
movements last night? Seriously, do I need to hold your hand? Go and speak to the Grand Marshal. Did you see a witness at the end last night? I'm aware the architect planned to visit him last night. You can check with her.
Got
How do you know?
nothing
I'm
on
the architect's assistant. I arrange her appointments and make sure that she can carry out her work without being obstructed by anyone else. What do you know about Henry's
Nonsense.
escape last night? What would I know? Well, to be fair, you should know something. Like, you were in the garden. You were here. Henry came through this bit of the gardens. Right? And went up here. I've got the start point of his little, journey. But they said I need to find the end point? Wait a minute. Let's do this. Do that. Hit
Relic
that.
obtained.
Escape to the cross. No. No idea what that is. Right. Because it's up there, isn't it? There. It's here.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Yeah.
Are you still investigating?
I don't like this.
Oh, this is the architect. Right. I did mean to do that, sorry. I thought this was where the thing was. Hang out. How can I help, Lady Love Dies? This island has an air quality. It does. This dance here. Where does it come from? Positioning of functions creates form. Functions of the island are arranged on a diamond as a diamond of a compass. Everything has place only it can have. Praise style. Apparent. An architect that is scared of function and tries to hide it away is a coward with narrow taste. I don't want to doubt her. Puzzled sounds about right. How do you mean? It's not happenstance that I choose to expose the workings of the island. For example, electricity meters on the side of buildings are not hidden in a more form-fitting hatch or closet. They are exposed and allow us to appreciate their function. If we can find function visually appealing,
is its own reward.
The circumstances you find yourself in are, of course, terrible, but I do hope you enjoy your time exploring this island. Thank you for your time, Architect. I wonder if my questions actually have any bearing.
This is nonsense.
He wasn't happy I was there. He seemed agitated. Oh!
That's strange.
His mask lets you see more than he thinks it does. Surprise, confusion, worry. Do you think he was involved with murder? That's not me to say. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We discovered the delicate nature. Us? Me and you?
This is nonsense.
You see your sign. He is my secretary investigator. It would be strange for I not to see him. Professional. Foreseeing witness? So that was before you went to his apartment. We concluded our business for the day, and he left to deal with the fairy woman from the celebratory gardens. Okay, so she clarifies that.
What?
Go to the Grand Marshal, what he did. You should speak to the Grand Marshal. She was there, has a report waiting for you. Yeah, I know. Back. Bro. Something you want to tell me? There's something you want to tell me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know if it's relevant, but I will disclose it. At midnight, witness was fiddling with his phone. Did you see what he was doing?
Don't test me.
Midnight was when the council was murdered. We were in the middle of a conversation. He abruptly took out his phone and started using it. He was tapping at it for a few seconds. Did he say what it was about? No, he acted like nothing happened. He did tell us he was on the phone. So... it would seem weird to me that he would volunteer information like that about... Where is... I want to go see the last that we were friends with. That's that one, isn't it? Yeah. It would seem weird to me that he would volunteer that information if it was going to get him in trouble. You know what I mean? Because he told us that he was on the phone. And he said that was 5 minutes in between. I don't know, that would just seem dumb. I don't know. You guys, if you want, anyone wants to make early calls on who done it, I've still got like something of a thing about the Grand Marshal, because it just seems weird to me that he managed to overpower her. Again, like that's coming from a place of not knowing how strong demon power makes them. Why are there weird fires down there? Whatever. We'll find more. We'll find more stuff on the way there. Glinting golden crown obtained. Hey Shinji! Turn on. Oh, hello. What you got? Yeah, cool. Give me a thing. Crimson Acid. Hello. I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't know, come and visit? Contradict. Come to me. I want to, but I have no idea where you are on the island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 years. This island has... The island changed. The things changed, right? I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you for a price. There's something for Starlight as well. Nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break in all of the nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. And I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. Be waiting, bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Okay. I was going to say, I don't remember seeing that face, but I could have missed it on this time. Right, I want to go see the fairy lady first. Because she's our friend, right? When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart. Poetic.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
That's poetic. I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm an arsehole. I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard though. It is. You are right there. You are right there, buddy. Doing well. You make me blush. Love dies. Peace. This one. Where is she then? Where is she? Oh, that's her. There. I'm freaking blind. I swear to God sometimes. Right. Let's move it. The blood crystal. Ah, not blood crystal.
Relic obtained.
Blood pendant. Of course. Oh, here.
Blood crystal obtained.
Here. It's up to 30, which is great. Ooh, Jesus Christ! They screwed that up, didn't they?
Relic obtained.
Bolted right over into the next freaking whatever. Yeah, I think my priority is still go and see Fairy Lady because she's our friend, and I'd like to go see her and get chatting. Because I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, death becometh my friends. Though,
Getting saved.
who my money's on, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Crimson. I feel like that'd be kind of too obvious. The goat-headed one, you know. That would just seem too kind of on the nose to me.
Relic obtained.
But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Yeah, I really think that General must be involved. Akiko must be involved. Because, like, you met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time, a real bad time. Spineless, though, you know? She, like, could that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret, though, you can tell. Everyone here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, love dies. I don't like Yuri. I think he's a knob. What the hell is that?
The
Hello?
investigator, I presume. That's weird.
Where did you come from? Where does anyone come from?
My
Who
new
are
name
you?
is One
Last kiss. Who's getting a kiss? Who deserves my last kiss? What kind of kiss
Who
is
would
it?
benefit from a crime
Is it the
like
kiss of
me?
love, tender and sweet, or a kiss of death, dripping with poison and hate? When you look around this island, what do you see? The noble secrets. Always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to
This
focus on them.
island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I'm dead? If I am, where would I be?
Got it.
For me to find your resting place, the Syndicate Graveyard. This little game better lead to something. Episode 2 Investigator. Okay then. I thought I did something wrong next. I accidentally pressed the right click on my mouse. I was like, what did this do? Okay, right. We are going to end this episode off here though. Alright, we've done a lot of talking to people, a lot of running around, and we've got more to do in the next one. So, next episode, we'll... What the hell is that? That looks weird. We'll talk to our friend on the next episode. And then we'll go see Crimson and we'll get some upgrades and stuff. But I'm enjoying this. This is cool. And I'm interested and I want to see where this goes. But thank you. Have a great day. Have a great night. Whatever time zone you're in, stay happy, stay positive, stay cheesy, lots of love. And I'll see you guys again very soon for some more Paradise Killer. Bye.